Most of Rwanda lies at over 1,500 metres, and its vast expanse of forests, mountains and swamps provides some of the most breathtaking scenery. But despite visitors who marvel at the mountain gorillas and their luscious green habitat, the country is not always considered as a place of beauty or serenity. It's often linked to political unrest, past and present. Just this week, Britain announced it's withholding aid to the country. But Rwanda's tourism industry is determined to distance itself from the country's politics and show its high-end tourists it can offer more than gorillas and genocide museums. And it's focusing on the previously inaccessible area of Nyungwe, Africa's largest mountainous rainforest.
Rwanda is a very active destination. There's numerous activities in Nyungwe forests, which is the south of Rwanda. Then go up along the lake towards the north, spend some time on the lake, and in a span of about a week, you'll have seen more than you can see anywhere else in that short time.
Rwanda is relatively small, but with today's well-maintained road system of over 9,000 miles, tourists can see much more of the country than before, and in a relatively short period of time. But to really appreciate the landscape, the best way to travel is by air. Covering 970 square kilometres, Nyungwe is Rwanda's largest protected area. I guess this is what is called arriving in style. Wow. In 20 minutes, the helicopter ride from Kigali takes you direct to the area's first and only 5-star eco lodge in the centre of a tea plantation. Rwanda receives 25,000 high-end tourists each year, who contribute $60 million to the economy. The government hopes that luxury lodges like this will attract more tourists and encourage them to stay in the country for longer. Nyungwe is home to 275 bird species and more than 1,000 different types of plants. But the forest is most famous for its 13 different species of primates.
Normally, Cobus monkeys used to live in 15 individuals in other areas, but here it's like a miracle to see over than 500 individuals which are walking in one group.
Nyungwe is said to be the source of the Nile, and the waterfall trail is one of the area's highlights. It really is amazing, isn't it?
It's really amazing.
It's a long walk to get
here. A long walk, but one of my favorite places.
And not too far away is the Canopy Walk. Built 2 years ago, it's the first of its kind in East Africa, a great chance to witness the forest and its inhabitants at eye level. We're right in the middle of the Canopy Walk. This is exactly 100 metres above the rainforest ground, and it's quite shaky. And obviously not an experience for the faint-hearted.
I'm not doing it.
You see how
I feel really
sick
up there. Dude, it's in my genes, okay? I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
Just give it one more try.
I already did. I already went there and I can't like this.
The private sector hopes more and more people will be willing to give previously unmarketed areas of the country a go. Companies specialising in luxury tourism also say because of its low volume and high yield, it's the only way to preserve Rwanda's wealth of unspoilt rainforest.
We've got to be able to earn from it to preserve it. So I think luxury tourism being high-end and our volumes being relatively low by virtue of the size of our country, it is the way to go.
With more investment from the private sector, it's hoped there'll soon be more places for those with a sense of adventure to stay right in the heart of the forest. The land with 1,000 hills may be spectacular to look at, but it's even more fun to explore.